going here. One, I'd like to thank all of you that participated and came to the rooftop event. We had over 200 people and I think 30-something vendors up there, so it was a great success. Thank you all very much for it. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it because we had a beautiful evening, and this year at least the sun was not out, it was cloudy, so it was at least cool and up on top of the roof, and we'll continue to do that. And then our other fun evening, I know it was a rainstorm or a nor'easter at Wine U Design. Thank you guys very much. That was very good too. So we'll continue to do those over the summer just to have some fun, and I see we're back working again and we've got a large group, which is great. We are over about 120 members now that have registered to sign up as partners and as members here in the organization, so it keeps growing. Again, we don't advertise, so it's really word of mouth by you guys that keeps this thing going forward, so it's great. So if there's any other things that you're looking to do or need, this is still member driven, so activities, one-offs. So you're going to see the flyer on your table here. If you don't have it, I'll get it, or you'll be getting the emails. We have, thank you David Pernick for arranging this with the New York State Liquor Authority. They're going to be coming down on the 29th. The chairman's going to be speaking, plus I believe their lawyer, their legal counsel. It is out at the Hotel Indigo, so we're continuing our educational series. It'll be probably, I've already spoken to the Wine Guild and the Beer Guild, and we'll get the Meads and some other people that are involved in this industry. We're looking for restaurants, we're looking for anybody that is involved in it, because we're going to put together 2 panel discussions with them on what's currently going on with the laws and what's happening with the whole liquor authority and what they really control here in New York State. So if anybody's interested, it's October 29th. Again, we are looking for sponsors, so I'll throw that in, but that's on the flyer. You'll hear more about that later. It's in the morning. We're going to do 9 to 1. There'll be breakfast served, and we're going to do our usual farm-to-table lunch. So that's, again, out at the Hotel Indigo on the 29th. The other thing I wanted to mention is, and we're going to talk about it a little bit later, we're going to have Randy talk about our Stacy, the Taste of Harvest event, and what's going on there. And again, I guess we'll start with Alan, and I'll fill in the rest as we go, as I remember, to be honest with you. So, Alan, thank you very much for hosting us today. We appreciate it.
Very welcome. Say it again. So the first thing I gotta say, this is awesome, right? So how many years ago did we first?
3-ish.
So 3 years ago, I think it was me, Michael, and Lou in a room trying to figure out whether or not this made any sense. And now I'm going into the back, pulling out additional chairs for people. So this is really a credit, mostly to Michael and of course to Dolores. And it's really just heartening that you can really, from a grassroots point of view, develop an organization like this, continue to grow it. A few years later, growing strong, getting bigger, and it's just really great to be a part of this. Nixon Peabody is one of the largest firms in the country. It's the only international law firm with an office on Long Island. I'm the managing partner of this office. As a big law firm, we're full service, we do everything, coast to coast. We have offices in China. We have a very large food and beverage practice. We're actually nationally known for that. We represent companies like Constellation Brands, Wegmans, some big names. My practice is quite broad. We represent public companies that do mergers and acquisitions and finance. I represent individuals that come to my office not knowing whether they should be a corporation or an LLC. And we start from scratch. And then a lot of middle market companies, closely held, family-owned businesses that want to grow or want to avoid not growing, for whatever internal issues that closely held family-owned businesses have. We sort those out. We're not transactional in nature and wiring. We're partners with our clients. We look for long-term relationships. For those companies that are smaller or just starting up, that means that we try to work with you and work in a way that is not a drain on your company, because our thought is that we're going to be working with you for the next 10, 20 years. Got young children, got to send them through college, so I'll still be here. And if you have any questions, whether it be business law, real estate, litigation, hopefully not, bad word, labor employment, we do it all. You can come to me, speak to Mike or Lou, get information about me from them, and happy to help.
And thank you very much for hosting me. I appreciate it. So just some other things also. We've added a blog site on the member page. I don't know if any of you, once you sign up, have gone back on there, but we continually add things to it. And it's, again, interactive, so we need you to opt in, as I'm explained. Now, I can't just put you all on it. I'd like to, but you have to opt in on it. But it's a blog page, because after these meetings, most of the conversations I have with people is to continue talking or continue connecting, or you guys have a lot of questions. So now, we've set up a blog, but it needs to have some interaction, meaning both sides need to be on that blog to talk. So we've had a couple of questions posted. There's a few people started. We only did this a few weeks ago, so it's kind of gone through its soft phases here. But actually, if you could go online to your membership, sign up for the blog, and then either post questions or answer questions. But really, it's to continue what we're doing here during the meetings that we have once a month. But there's still much time in between, and you all have a lot of questions. As we see them, Dolores and I see the questions people ask us, which is great. But you put it out here in the blog and get to everybody, and it'll be, let you guys kind of talk amongst yourself, and you can connect. Remember, on the website, you can connect directly to each other too. I think just by clicking on their logos and things like that. I think, and I'll just throw this out because I know Nancy's not here, but we do need everybody's logo, so if she does ask for it, it's not for our benefit. I mean, you guys signed up already, you should be up there, your logo should be up there, we can do more kind of stuff. We're doing it, we changed it again, we added another column. I think there's live Facebook feed, so anything you post that we post for you will be always live going through. There's a member section, which I think we're changing every 2 weeks now because of the amount of members we have, so we're constantly doing highlights of the members, and then there's featured articles. And I'll get back to this thing, which I know we talk about all the time, is the calendar. The calendar's there for you guys. I constantly see one-offs where everybody's at all these different events all over the place. It doesn't have to be just Long Island. If you send it to us, we'll post it up there, and it just adds to the calendar so other people can see what's going on too. So it doesn't matter what it is. You guys are all members, you're all involved. The more people we get onto the calendar, the more activity, the more people see it, and vice versa, the more we can help you promote wherever you guys are. So it's there for you to use, so you just kind of add to the calendar. Just send, there's a little thing at the bottom. You scroll all the way down, I think it's the calendar. You can just send in whatever the event is, and then we'll just post it that way. The other thing which we're learning is, thank you for liking all this stuff, because we get a lot of likes, but from our understanding from the media people, the sharing and the comments. So you're all here together doing the same thing. So if you guys share and comment and do everything else for each other, the aggregate is just amazing, the amount of people we touch in this room, and it continues to grow. So we just got to keep working at it. I know we say this every meeting, so sooner or later it'll sink in maybe. But definitely remember that after you leave here. Share, like, whatever it is, comment, or whatever new term comes out, they'll tell us, and whatever it is. So that's really important for everybody here. Again, you see all the different industries that we cover, so just imagine all the people you can reach if we just kind of work together and post all the stuff and share and like it. I think that's it. Oh, the other thing is, we are going to start at Zorn's, thank you very much, Merrill, we appreciate this, a LIFC marketplace, and we're going to probably systemize. I know some of you are in there already, but Merrill has offered want me to just keep going?
Sure.
I was going to put you on the spot, but you don't want to be. So we're going to have a section there for Long Island Food Council vendors to be able to put their products. There'll be some criteria, insurance, corporation, a couple of different things which we will send out to everybody. She encourages you to sample. The idea is for you guys to sample. So she wants you to sample there, she wants you to be there. It'll be promoted through our website, it'll allow social media, yours, hers. It's a great opportunity. I think it just needs, this form may have gone out. If it hasn't, it's really just shelf life. Barcoding would help. You have to be insured, so we're going to be additionally insured for both us and for Merrill. She takes care of paying you and everything else. We're just going to facilitate making sure that we're all on the same page, following up and getting it going. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. And then if you want to be on the marketplace, once you're in this marketplace in the brick and mortar, we'll move things through on as far as the website goes as well. So that's something that's coming up and it's constantly growing, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing that for us.
Can you put tags on the shelves or not?
We've tried to actually put them places, but it doesn't work. They always need an accountant, right? And so I'd like to introduce Sarah Barton, Director of Program Development at New York State Ags and Market. With us, it doesn't matter, wherever you're comfortable, and we can hear you.
All right.